Hello and welcome to another episode of Tekkit Lite Crash Course. Today we're going to be looking at some of the other new materials added to the game, make a new type of vest, as well as take a look at some plastics added with Mine Factory Reloaded. Let's go ahead and get started. To get plastic, basically you just cook rubber. Take any old furnace, toss some rubber in there. Easy peasy. Plastics are the basis for a lot of Mine Factory Reloaded blocks. In fact, it's part of their version of the machine block, which is a basis for a lot of their machines. Well, that's stuff's cooking. I'm going to go ahead and make another type of material, which is part of Industrial Craft 2. I think it goes like that. It goes like that. Yep, there it is. Is the mixed metal ingot. Mixed metal ingots are then compressed into, I think it's alloy squares or something like that. Just going to make as many as we can here. It's basically 3 of these in each row. Gives you 2 metal ingots, and each metal ingot makes 1 square. So we're going to take these back out of here, put our tools back in. Let's see, grab our compressor here. Get this stuff compressing. Speed it up a little bit. So the plastic's coming along. So I'll probably cut to after all this stuff is done. And they'll get making some things. Alright, well, our raw plastic is done. Again, smelting each one of those rubber bits gets you a bit of raw plastic. So just take our raw plastic and we'll form it into plastic sheets. Just arrange them in a square. Get your sheets. So you get as many sheets as you had plastic. And those sheets, like I said, make the foundation of Mine Factory Reloaded blocks. Trying to think. One's a rancher. So yeah, use the plastic sheets both in the machines themselves as well as the machine block. The machine block being the basis. We're not going to be making the machines today. We're going to be making today something called Safari Net. Now there are 2 kinds. The Safari Net, there's a single-use one, which doesn't require plastic at all. And there's the reusable one, which also doesn't require plastic, just gas tiers and ender pearls. It's kind of pricey, but I do need it. What we need the plastic for is the net launcher, which is this guy here. You need a bit of gunpowder, glowstone dust, redstone, and iron. I'm going to go gather up that stuff, since I didn't before. Do I have any of it in here? Oh, I do have the glowstone, I have the redstone. Oh, yeah, I do have everything. Alright, how's that made again? Plastic, gunpowder, and that stuff. I do need some gunpowder, though. Gunpowder. Need that there. Let's see, what went where again? Our net launcher, which you need to use to launch the Safari nets. I do have a bit of leather and a slime ball to make a single use, so I'm going to grab some of that stuff and I'll bring it back. Alright, so we got the materials we need, so we're going to go ahead and make a couple of these. So just going to make one of these guys for demonstration purposes, and I'll probably use the reusable Safari net. Maybe we'll make a second one later on for getting some other things. Now what these guys are used for, you can actually capture mobs with them and carry them around. Basically, when you use the Safari Net, it becomes the equivalent of a spawn egg. So say I shoot this at a mob, it'll then basically become a spawn egg for that mob, and then take it back to where you want it to put it and make it that mob. And why have I made these things? Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, my farm's getting a little crowded, so I should really sort it out at some point. Second reason is observant viewers may note that my village has been devoid of villagers for some time. And since I have everything lit up, zombie villagers aren't spawning at all. So, I need to go capture a couple, bring them back here, cure them, because you can't capture villagers. That's important to note. You cannot capture villagers with the safari nets. They're only for mobs like animals and things. And also, I don't have any pigs. I know there's some way out, east of here. I don't feel like guiding any back, so I'm just going to capture one or two, obviously, to bring them back here and just make a little pig pen. So, I'm going to do all that a little bit later on. For now, since my advanced alloy is done mashing together that stuff there, I'm going to show you what I made that for. So, one thing you can do with advanced alloy, if you have a leather tunic somewhere, where'd my tunic go? There it is. Oh, it's in my inventory. Take a leather tunic. If you surround it with advanced alloy, maybe that's not how it works. How to make this? It's a vest. Composite vest. Oh, I need an iron chest plate too. Do I have any of those? One, but it's damaged. I'll just make a new one. So if you put the iron chest plate, the leather chest plate, iron chest, leather tunic, and some advanced alloy together, you'll get a new type of armor, which is added to the game, called a composite vest. Composite vest is a good deal tougher than either iron or leather. In fact, I think it's roughly equivalent to diamond. Let's put it on and find out. Yep, fills out my armor bar. So yeah, it's equivalent to diamond armor without having to get a bunch of diamonds. So it's another way to make a good, tough armor. Can be enchanted. Not easily repaired, though. So we're just going to go ahead and put our lat pack back on, put that composite vest into storage. Can also be used to make some other advanced items, such as the mining laser. It's one of the reasons I haven't made one yet, because it does require this stuff. An advanced circuit, some energy crystals, and redstone. It's also used in the nano saber. It's this guy here. Advanced alloy again, carbon plates, and some glowstone dust and energy crystal. I'm going to gather some of those materials, and I'll be back once again. Alright, so we've got our materials together. I'm going to go ahead and make our nano saber first. Energy crystal on the bottom. Where did my materials go? Here it is. Your advanced alloy, a little bit of glowstone dust, and then this stuff over here should be done compressing. A couple carbon plates. Go down there. There's our nano saber. Nano saber is basically an electric sword. It has two modes. One is an instant kill, uses a lot of power. The other is just a sword. Then we're going to make our... Where is it? Nope. Mining laser. So we need two crystals at the top. We need the advanced circuit and advanced alloy. You go there. You go there. Why are zombies pounding at my door? That makes no sense. There are no villagers here. Go home. No one likes you. And then our advanced circuit in the back here gets our mining laser. Mining laser can be used as a weapon, as a mining tool, and it can be used to mine the nether ores. At least it could in the old version. I don't know if it's still true. I should probably try it at some point. Yeah, mine the nether ores without angering the zombie pigmen. And just like the nano armor, both of these items need to be charged inside the MV charging bench, and they can be powered by your lat pack. Let's give that a little bit of charge too. And it is rather necessary, because for some of the mining laser modes and for the nano laser, or the nano saber's advanced mode, you will need a lot of power. So it is handy to have that lat pack again. So let's pop our saber out of there. Wait for the mining laser to charge while that's doing its thing. I'm going to head down to my zombie spawner. Hit fast forward and grab some zombie villagers. Shall return. since we're out hunting anyway, now's probably a good time to show you some of the more dangerous uses for the mining laser. You hold down M and right-click with it in your hand, you get all these different modes: long range, horizontal, superheat, scatter, explosive. Mining is the most basic, low focus. It only takes out one block immediately in front of you. What we want is long range. Long range is basically the weapon mode of the laser. I mean, all of them will do damage, but this will do the most. So we'll just hop down here, shoot this guy. See, not only does it damage them, it also sets them on fire. So it's handy as like a secondary weapon to your nano saber, or if you're mining, you just come across something you're not completely unarmed. So, let's see, just gonna blast him. Now that does use a lot of power to use this long range mode. See it dropping pretty quickly, but if we keep our lat pack equipped, it'll keep us nice and charged. So, back to hunting. Alright, finally found a lone zombie villager, and it's nearly daylight, so we gotta act fast. Now, to use these safari nets, just take your safari net launcher in your hand, right-click. It'll automatically use the first safari net in your inventory, as I'll show you, so it gets up top here, or someplace safe. Relatively. Yeah, so you use the single-use one, which I had first in line here. It's taken on the colors of a zombie spawner egg. Let's see if we can find another one before the sun rises and they all catch fire. Even if they do catch fire, I can show you something neat about that as well. Because not only does the safari net capture them in their natural state, it captures them in whatever state they're in. So if they're on fire, as soon as you put them down again from the safari net, they're still on fire. Which might be somewhat dangerous, especially if you're trying to capture zombie villagers. So, back to hunting. Alright, so we're back in Pompeii with our captured zombie in hand. Again, this is the single-use version of the safari net, so as soon as I do this, boop, disappears. And he sticks around, because I've got him in a house. So I'm going to go ahead and cure him the old-fashioned way. I'll take one of these. One of these. Toss that in there for now. Hey, buddy. You're welcome. Alright, let him sizzle for a few minutes, and we'll have one villager. I guess I'll catch another villager off camera. But yeah, like I said, these fire nets, they can be used for other mobs, pigs, other enemies, skeletons if you want one. Creepers, not sure why you'd want one of those, but you can capture them. Maybe you're trying to create a zoo, maybe you're trying to restock a village. Whatever works. Please turn already. Oh, there he goes. There's a regular villager. Hey, he's trading for glowstone. Cool. Alright, my villagers turned back, but I'm going to be keeping them safely locked up till I get a second one that can knock out these doors. I think that's why my villagers died before. Because they have these doors on the outside that they're just, hanging around outside of in the most dangerous fashion. Also, my iron golem ran away. I have no idea where he is. Probably something to do with the doors too, or possibly just lag. I don't know. But until then, I'm thinking of changing my roads to something that's not gravel. And with the latest version of Tekkit Lite, they finally added something that I can use for that reason. I'm going to grab some stone here. I'm going to turn it into bricks. Yeah, bricks have been in the game forever. However, what we can do with the bricks is new. I'm going to grab some of these guys. We're going to take our plastic sheets and put them in the middle of 8 stone bricks. When we do that, we get 16 road. So not only is this a good way to use up plastic, it's a good way to get rid of some cobblestone if you don't need it, and it also doubles your building materials. What's different about road is that, not only is it a building material that makes for good, roads, it's also slick like ice. So if you sort of do the runny, hoppy, slidey jump thing that you might see players do online, you can just slide along with it, and you actually get from place to place a good deal faster than you could if you just walked on gravel or cobblestone or whatever your roads are made of right now. So I'll try to set up a run here, just to give you an idea of what it's like. I don't know how the villagers will respond to it, but meh, they're villagers. You can get more, as we've just demonstrated. But yeah, slip and slide just like ice. And if you get going on ice or this road, you do get from point A to point B a little bit faster than if you run on cobble. Cool stuff. Another thing you can do with it, take it into our crafting grid here. First, you're going to need a redstone lamp. Redstone lamp. Then we'll take, I forget how this is arranged. Is it like that? No. Is it like that? No. Is it like this? Yes. You can take 4 roads, surround a redstone lamp, turn into 4 road lights. Road lights are obviously lights. If you power them with a redstone signal, they'll light up. Or if you just toss them in here, they turn into inverted road lights, which are on all the time. And if you hit them with a redstone signal, they switch off. But whoever wants to do that. So, I'm going to go grab something to dig these roads up with again. Grab our drill here. Shut. Just take our road light, pop it in the middle, and hey, it lights up. So this is a handy dandy and energy or space efficient way of lighting up road surfaces without having to put up a million lamps along the side. I got some plans for this stuff. I think I might be building my town wall out of it. It'll look cool. It looks different, that's for sure. And it's probably going to be a bit easier to get than the basalt. The basalt I might just save for the factory walls. But yeah, that's plastic. That's advanced alloys. That's some of the stuff you can do with each. We'll be doing more of that. Both of these things later on, especially the plastic sheets when we get into Mine Factory Reloaded. Some of the cool things we can do with that. But for now, once again, calling it a night. Talk to you later. Good night.